Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be for the sign Aries, and I do just want to let you guys know that please listen to this reading with an open mind, open heart, and open ears. And if it's not for you, don't make it fit. I'm just here to try to shine some light on you guys and shine some light in some areas where you probably are failing to see, because I see so many that are in the spiritual community that are, that are in a repetitive hamster wheel, and like they have not grown, they're just stuck, so sometimes it requires us to look within ourselves, okay? But right now, Aries, we're gonna go to get into it. And what I'm definitely sensing for you, Aries, is that you are scared to embrace your spiritual side or your intuition fully. You know what I'm talking about. You definitely have been getting so many signs, or just signs. I know you have, and you've been ignoring them for so long. I see that. I feel like you're not happy in your career or your employment. You definitely are gifted, and you are here to shine light on others, to bring others out of, to bring them to see the light. I feel like you may be worried about what your family might say or others might say by you choosing to take that path, or you're worried about your intuition won't tell you the truth. But it's asking for you to embrace your psychic powers, because you definitely are gifted with those. And you were choosing to ignore this, Aries, because of fear. I feel like it's time for you to lean into your intuition and allow it to take place. Allow it to guide you. It may feel scary at first, Aries, but it's very important for your spiritual growth and your well-being. I cannot stress this enough to you. When we are not aligned with ourselves and what we are called here to do, we will be in constant misery and constant, uphill battle, pushing against like the current. We'll always be like, we're just, Aries, you're here for a different calling, and I feel like you've just been ignoring it. So I know, Aries, people are always turning to you when you need help. You're wise, you're thoughtful, you always provide them guidance and, support to those who are always in need. You're always there. You've been through a lot in your past. You definitely have a story to share, or maybe even more than one, You also know how to care for yourself. Embracing self-love and kindness. It's going to allow, it's definitely something that I feel like what I'm trying to say is like your generosity is your biggest strength, okay? And you bring harmony wherever you go. So why don't you put all your great qualities and all your gifts to bringing others to bringing, shedding light on others, is what I feel. This is definitely what I'm getting. I definitely am sensing, you've been through a lot of ups and downs recently. But in you seem to be dwelling a lot on the negative, the negative side. Without acknowledging any of the good that you've done, because you've done so many great things and you're such an amazing person, without acknowledging the good in your life, you will not progress on your true path in your life, okay? Because you're failing to see everything that you did do good, but you're not wanting to see that. You're like only thinking about the negative. It's time for you to shake things up a little bit and count your blessings, okay, Aries? Negativity attracts negativity. So work on your attitude and bring forward positive vibes, because I feel like lately, within the last month or so, you've been definitely, you maybe in the last couple months, you have not been yourself at all. You may be going through a separation, a divorce. Maybe, your children, it could be your children empty nested you and you're going through a really hard time with that. I'm strongly sensing that there's some type of separation or something to do with a connection, that you have not been yourself and you're failing to let go. You're not wanting to let go of this. You're afraid to be alone, I feel like. And this is a great opportunity for you to embrace you being alone, to really go within yourself, to really stop ignoring those intuitions and those callings that you have been called here to do. Navigating through these paths of things that didn't take place, that we wish would have taken place for us, or we wish they could have been a certain way. We're not always going to get what we want. And sometimes people come into our paths to reflect to us of things that we need to work on within ourselves, but we fail to see. So whatever it is that you've been, whatever this, say for instance, the separation or the divorce, whatever that was, whatever that you nagged about that partner so much or couldn't stand that he did, little do you know that that's areas that it was bothering you because it's triggering something within you that you need to work on. So, whatever when we go in life and when something pisses us off, or, somebody cuts in front of us, and we get mad and we cuss them out, or whatever the case is, those are areas in your life where you need to turn into yourself and ask yourself, what do I need to work on? Because you can go watch all these tarot readers on YouTube, but you watching them, focusing on another person, is not going to help you reach financial success or abundance or happiness, or, be completely at peace with yourself, because you're so focused on other people. You get what I'm saying? By you focusing on others and what they're doing and what they're thinking and what they're wishing, obviously they couldn't communicate it to you. So why do you have to go and put your time into tarot and focusing on another person? This should be about you and finding what find your weaknesses and work on them. And it doesn't have to be all in one day. It doesn't have to be, but it's time for you to stop living by other people's expectations. It's time for you to stop fearing that you cannot be alone. It's time for you, because I know Aries, we're rams, we're so headstrong. But you know what? In reality, behind closed doors, we don't like to be alone. And we definitely have a lot of fear hidden within us. So what has taken place in your childhood or in your in your growing up that you fear of being alone? Was it maybe you were always being left somewhere? Were you always doing that to one of your children? What is it that's causing you to bring fear from you taking to the next step? Why do you feel like you need to be this, be the center of attention, and in order to do that, you got to do what everybody, you got to do things for people just to be liked. That's not okay. There's somewhere areas in your life that you're struggling with, is what I feel. But to understand, you have everything it takes within you. Everything's within you. Everything's inside, and everything's in you. If you can't give the love and show just as much as you gave everybody else all the time, if you can't do that for yourself and learn how to say no to others, you're always gonna be sacrificing your happiness. And that's all that I have for you, Aries, okay? Have a great day.